Imagine this. You're grieving the loss of a loved one, and suddenly their phone buzzes with a message from their employer, demanding paperwork. That's the shocking reality that unfolded for the family of a young flight attendant, sparking outrage and raising serious questions about workplace priorities. But here's where it gets controversial. Does this incident reveal deeper flaws in how airlines treat their staff, or is it just a tragic oversight? Stick around to dive into the details of this unfolding story and see why it's got people talking. Taiwan's Eva Air has issued a heartfelt apology after an internal mix-up led to them requesting documentation from a deceased employee, a 34-year-old flight attendant known by the surname Sun. This blunder has ignited fury across social media and beyond, turning what should have been a quiet tragedy into a hot-button issue. The ordeal began earlier this month when Miss Sun fell ill mid-flight during a journey from Milan back to Eva Air's hub in Taoyuan City, Taiwan. Upon landing, she was rushed to the hospital, where she sadly passed away on October 8th. Just days later, her family received a text from an airline representative seeking proof that Miss Sun had formally requested time off during her hospital stay in late September. The message even asked for a photo of the leave application documents. In response, the family forwarded a copy of her death certificate, highlighting the insensitivity of the request. Naturally, this has left many appalled, with online speculation pointing to possible overwork as a contributing factor. Anonymous posts from individuals claiming to be her coworkers allege that Miss Sun was pressured to keep flying despite feeling unwell, potentially worsening her condition. Taiwanese officials, along with Eva Air itself, are now probing whether she was discouraged from seeking medical attention or taking sick leave. It's a reminder for beginners in aviation or workplace discussions that flight attendants often face immense pressure to prioritize schedules over health, which can lead to burnout or worse. In a statement shared with the BBC, Eva Air emphasized that they stayed in touch with Mrs. Sun's family during her hospitalization and expressed profound sorrow over her passing. Our top concerns are always the well-being and security of our crew and travelers, the airline declared, promising a comprehensive internal review to understand what went wrong. Diving deeper, Miss Sun reportedly took ill on September 24th while aboard the flight. The China Medical University Hospital in Taichung, where she ultimately succumbed, hasn't released the official cause of death, adding to the mystery and public scrutiny. Flight logs over the past 6 months show she averaged about 75 hours of flying per month, a figure that stays within Taiwan's aviation regulations. For those new to this, think of it like speed limits on the road. These limits exist to prevent exhaustion, but they don't account for individual circumstances, and sometimes the line between safe and too much blurs. She had been part of the Eva Air team since 2016, building a career in a demanding field. Eva Air executives described the text as an error by a staff member during a press briefing and noted that they personally extended apologies to the family. President Sun Chiu-ming poignantly shared, "Miss Sun's passing will forever be a heartache for us. We approach this inquiry with utmost accountability." And this is the part most people miss. Eva Air has faced penalties 7 times since 2013, primarily for issues tied to crew overtime violations, according to reports from Taiwan's central news agency. This history raises eyebrows. Does it suggest a pattern of prioritizing profits over people, or is it simply the result of a high-stakes industry where mistakes happen? For example, in the airline world, tight schedules and global travel demands can lead to situations where employees feel obligated to push through fatigue, potentially at the cost of their health. In the end, this story isn't just about a single mistake. It's a catalyst for broader debates on corporate responsibility in aviation. Was the paperwork request genuinely an oversight, or does it expose a culture of disregard for employees' well-being? What do you think? Should airlines face stricter oversight on worker fatigue, or is balancing safety with operational needs impossible without trade-offs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own take on how companies should handle such sensitive situations.